I'm Natassia.
And I'm JT.
And we're 40 now. Okay, I can hear me talk.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Go back into the Verizon days.
That was a big deal.
I haven't seen those commercials in a really long time.
I don't think any of these new kids know the whole "Can you hear me now" thing. Do you? Do you know?
It was like a whole thing.
You don't know that? We're talking to Reagan, our producer. The guy from Verizon, like in his little Verizon outfit.
He would be in like the most random places.
He'd be like in
on
the middle of
be like,
like
"Can you hear me now?"
The running of the bulls, and he'd be like, "Can you hear me now?"
Yeah. Or out in a field somewhere, "Can you hear me now?" Like, just places demonstrating that their cell phone service works beautifully everywhere.
And they would find the most, like, ridiculous places.
And it really wasn't that great, because I had that cell phone company for a little while.
I don't know. Maybe it's better now, because didn't they merge with T-Mobile or something?
Did they? That's why we haven't seen those commercials in so
I don't know.
long,
I don't actually know which one's the big one now. Is it Verizon or is it T-Mobile? I think it's T-Mobile. I'm not even sure. Or did they buy Sprint? Maybe I'm crazy.
I think they all just have started, like, merging together, and
it's hard to keep track.
I know AT&T is big and T-Mobile is big now. I don't see much of any, or,
you know what's weird? Wasn't
T-Mobile
the like the cheesy cheap kid for the longest time, and now they're like
where you had
the
your
conglomerate.
You had your Fave 5.
Oh,
on T-Mobile.
I never had it, but like,
I did.
That's almost like it was taken from MySpace or something.
It was,
because it's like, do you know about MySpace? Okay, you know how you had to like pick your top friends,
your top 8, and if you got bumped out of the top 8, oh, it was drama.
And people would like watch that. I did not care. I think I had 8 people because I didn't want to do it. I think I only did it to like keep in touch with a few people that moved or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
I was one of those like holdouts to MySpace and refused to switch to Facebook when everybody was switching to Facebook. I was like, no, I'm loyal to MySpace. Yeah.
Remember when we had to actually like code?
Oh,
for MySpace
yes.
Required like actually, and so when you act like you can't do anything on the computer. If you had your freaking MySpace... I
didn't say I was good at it, but, like, you could pick music
but
so
you
that
had
when
to, like,
people would visit...
the actual code.
Whenever people would go visit your MySpace page, they would listen to whatever music you were listening to at that moment.
Like, you know what I think my last one was on my MySpace? My last song?
Probably something ratchet.
I think it was T.I. What You Like. I think so. What was yours?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I don't remember. It was, 2 years ago, so...
2 years ago? I don't know how many years ago it was, but I'm thinking like 15, 20.
Oh. It had to have been... So...
Is MySpace still a thing?
I think so. We'll have to double check it, but I think it's more of just like a music platform. Like, it's weird.
I'm so
figure
confused.
out how to log into your MySpace again, because I did a few years ago and I didn't recognize any of it. Because I was looking for some very specific photos that I had shared on MySpace, and so I tried to log on just to get those photos off of it, and I couldn't find them. I couldn't figure it out. It was bizarre.
I don't even know if I have photos on mine. Probably not. Maybe a profile photo.
Well, no, I just remember I was in a really bad car accident whenever I was 22. Mm-hmm. So we're coming up on a minute ago. And I had pictures of the car, and I uploaded them to my MySpace. And so I was trying to go get those pictures off because I was talking to someone about what happens to a little Dodge Neon when it gets hit by a Ford truck at 75 miles an hour. I was not in the Ford truck. I was in the Neon.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about something like that, but the opposite, right? I had that Ford F-150, like way back when, that I drove briefly, I don't know if we knew each other then. Maybe not.
Whenever I met you, y'all had the BMW and the Expedition.
Okay. No, so this was before all that. So whenever I first started driving, I didn't have enough money to buy a whole car, but there was like a family Ford F-150 that needed a lot of work, and I had enough money to like pay for the work. So that's what I drove for a little bit. But so I was on a bridge, and I don't know so much. Anyways, I was on a bridge, and somebody was coming up behind me like way too fast, and there was like cars in front of me and stuff, and I guess they were trying to get in front of like they wanted to get over into the next lane in front of someone else, and they didn't quite make it. They were in something like a Dodge Neon, so they clipped the back of my truck.
Oh no.
I literally in my rear view saw their entire windshield shatter, and then they just kept going.
Oh my god.
And they just left, and I was like, okay. So I didn't know what the damage was to my car. So I pull over at, once I get off the bridge or whatever, and there's like a scratch, like about that big. And well, I literally watched the whole front of their car and I thought, that wasn't good for them.
75 years ago, they just built trucks differently.
It was not 75 years ago. It was a while ago, but not 75 years ago.
No.
How many? What would that have been? 25 years ago? Roundabout?
I mean...
Yeah, about 25 years ago. Damn,
what
that
year
sounds like a long time.
At?
I was around 16, so yeah, it's about 25 years.
Oh.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, ugly.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I mean,
I went to the store yesterday and got very depressed because their little sign said it was the 21-year-old age to buy cigarettes and alcohol. I was not buying cigarettes. I was buying wine. And it said May 16th, 2005. And I was mortified.
Our producer's 21, so...
Well,
yeah.
the children that were born in 2005 are turning 21 this year, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, man.
I would have graduated high school in 2004 if I wasn't a delinquent.
I was like, I don't know what word you want to put on there.
But I wasn't a delinquent, but I did drop out and got my GED like that month. So
you want some?
No, I don't want some.
So I noticed you have some headwear today.
So I'm the birthday girl.
Quite the tiara.
So I guess by the time this is
airing
officially out, like all of our stuff, it'll
be months
no
after
longer be 40. I will be 41 now.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm already 41, so yeah. I'll be somewhere between 41 and 42.
I'm joining the club. So I saw something the other day that is something I never think about, and it was someone saying that the older you get, like, it's more depressing when you realize that the age that you are is the age that you just completed. So when you turn 1, you just completed your first year. When you turn 2, you've completed 2 years.
Oh,
so we've completed 41 years, about to start our 42nd year. And so, I don't know, it made sense the way that this person explained it.
Well, I think in Asia, they do, the way that they do their age is like, whenever people are born, they're 1.
Because they're working on their first year.
Yeah. So that's why, like, sometimes, like, especially the older people that have come from Asia, when they're trying to do all their, like, birth records and stuff here, like, sometimes there's a 1-year discrepancy.
Can we all get on the same page about...
I mean, can we all get on the same page about anything? Probably not. So I don't see that happening.
No. So, yeah. So what has been going on with you?
I don't know. Lots of things.
Lots of things.
What about yourself? It's your birthday weekend.
I
Did you
mean,
do anything fun?
Friends came down, spent time at the beach. I know. No.
I don't like beach.
Just drank a lot of wine and
You hungover?
relaxed, and yeah, I must look like hammered dog shit today because I've had 3 people tell me, you look tired.
Well, did
And
you
I'm
sleep
like,
last night?
I did actually sleep last night. I went to sleep around 11:30 and I woke up around 7:45, 8 o'clock this morning.
You know what the problem is? I know what the problem is.
What's the problem?
Probably that you're not using your sleep apnea machine. That's probably the problem.
Call me out.
I just
Yeah,
know.
no, I have not been using it. But
Because you want an early heart attack?
oh my gosh.
Just saying.
Because I didn't bring it with me.
But why didn't you bring it with you?
Because it's in storage somewhere.
So you really haven't been using it, is what I'm hearing.
I hope my doctor never hears this.
Are you telling him you're using it?
No.
Or her?
No.
I'm not trying to gender assume here. My
It's
doctor's
a her.
My doctor's a she.
My doctor's a she.
Women doctors are better.
I think so. But I mean,
Like, and that's not just because I'm a woman. That's like
no, I
even my
genuinely-
husband is like he's over men doctors.
I feel. I'm sorry if this is sexist. It's not my intention, but I feel like female doctors are more empathetic to the needs of their patients.
Like they listen.
Like they listen.
Yeah.
And, you know, instead, you know, my doctor will sit and be like, okay, this symptom is happening because you're eating too much red meat.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and get on some sort of plan to prevent this from happening. And she'll, like, guide me through making small changes. She never tells me, don't do this, don't do that. But, like, let's try and adjust things. When I've gone to male doctors, they're like, you just need to lose weight.
Every single time. Yeah.
Every time. And I'm like, well, thanks. If it was that simple.
Did I ever
Well,
tell you I had an allergist tell me that?
Really?
A freaking allergist was like, yeah, you just need to lose weight. Then you'll probably be able to breathe through your nose. And I'm like, oh, sure. That sounds like the ticket right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, needless to say, I did not go back to said allergist.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've never had one tell me that because I couldn't breathe through my nose.
That one caught me off guard. I was like, what?
So whenever allergy season is here,
Yeah.
I get it really bad.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, my throat will start closing in. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, I can't breathe. So I have to stay on top of that. So, but I would be incredibly offended if my doctor was like, if you lose weight, you'll be able to breathe. No, that's not going to prevent the allergens from closing my freaking throat in.
Yeah. Yeah. They get real creative sometimes with that.
I know.
Weight.
They
like,
love it. That's the.
Oh, you
that's
have
the,
a mole? It's probably because you gained weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
It's their favorite go-to, like.
Let me collect this the money for this visit and leave in 3 minutes.
Yeah, and not actually solve a problem.
Yeah.
So that's why I love my female doctor.
Yeah.
She's probably the best one I've ever been to, just because.
Is she a millennial? Or is she older? Like Gen X or?
No, she's a millennial. She's
She's a
definitely late 30s, early 40s, I believe.
So is mine. Mine's probably in her 40s.
Phenomenal. And
I'm like, where are the millennial? We need all the female millennial doctors.
Mm-hmm.
I was not cut out for that, but I'm glad other ones were.
Absolutely. I'm very. I don't know. I just feel like she was really good at building rapport very quickly, and not making me feel like a number.
Yeah.
Of this is patient number 75 of the morning. Like, come on. move on with life.
Did I tell you about mine? So I don't know if you remember when I was having all the problems with my hands?
Yeah.
And I thought I had like the worst carpal tunnel ever. And I had been to a male doctor, and basically they were like, yeah, we're going to have to operate. And it's like all these things and blah, blah, blah. And I'd kind of put it off. And then I had set up an appointment with this doctor because I needed a new doctor. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to have surgery. So I don't know what we need to do for that. And she was like, let's just hold off just a second. Like, let's not jump to surgery as the first thing. And I was like, well, I talked to a couple and they already told me. And she's like, let's just try something. And then she was like, I'm going to run some blood work, but I want to see where your vitamin D is at. And I'm like, vitamin D, don't we get that from the sun? And she's like, just let's see. And so my vitamin D was low. So she put me on a high dose vitamin D. Problem solved.
Wow.
I was like, what?
Wow.
I literally couldn't even write checks without my whole hand just seizing up.
Write checks?
Yes, because I'm old.
You're going to have to explain
how
what
to write
writing a check is. No, what it is, because I've... Yeah, go ahead and explain what a check is. You know what a check is?
You've written a check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a checkbook?
No.
Or checks?
I've gotten checks.
No, I mean,
She's
do you
gotten
have
checks, but she
checks
doesn't.
for your own account? No?
Yeah, I work with a lot of teenagers, and I'm always surprised. I'll say a checking account, and they're like, "What's a checking account?" And it's like an account that you can deposit money and write checks or use your debit card. They're like, "Wouldn't that just be a debit account?"
Oh, they don't realize it's a checking account.
Yeah, and I'm
Weird.
like,
I thought you were going to say, because I know a lot of them use Cash App as their checking account. And so I thought you were going to say something like that.
no.
You know how many kids I had that, when they had to put in their payment information, they were like, well, it's my Cash App. And then I had
Does
to,
Cash App give you a routing and account number?
Yes, they do. But I had to figure out how to find out what it was, because those kids didn't know what any of that was. But they just wanted the money deposited on their Cash App. And I'm like, okay, but I have to have a checking account number and a routing number. And of course they had never heard those words before. So I was like, granted, I mean, these are a lot of kids that it was their first job.
But also that is a failure on
the
millennials
education system and the parents.
The millennial parents that are raising, the next generation, for not educating them on how the banking system,
which is going to be a part of their lives forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't blame the children. I blame the adults in their lives.
Agreed.
So,
whenever kids would start work and I would ask them to sweep and they had never touched a broom before in their life, and I'm like, how on earth did you get to be 16, 18 and never touch a broom?
The business that you're talking about was in a more affluent neighborhood, an area.
I mean, but it's
and
not
maybe these children had housekeepers that did all this stuff for them.
I guarantee you not all of these kids had housekeepers.
I know.
I will never forget.
Even if that housekeeper was their mother and father.
Okay, but see, that's a problem, right? So, why are these parents not having their kids do any, chores? How are these kids going to know how to clean their own stuff?
So, the thing that I see a lot now with kids is they want to get paid for everything.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if I sweep the floors, how much are you going to pay me? If I take out the trash, how much are you going to pay me? And when I was growing up,
I get
mind
asked that
you,
question.
I was raised by a Gen Xer.
Yeah.
2 of them. And it was, you get the privilege of living here.
That's what I say
That's
too.
your payment.
I'm
you
like-
have the privilege of having a bed.
I think you have
and a room.
internet and electricity.
Yeah. So pretty
And
good deal.
I think somebody's making your meals for you.
Yeah.
So I think
So take out the damn trash. Put the bin on the street.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why am I going to pay you to contribute to the household?
Yeah.
Now, I will say, mind you, I don't have children of my own, so I understand there are challenges that I will not understand or be able to
I can explain
relate
them to you.
to. But one of the things that I heard one of my friends tell her child yesterday, or day before yesterday, was, you have a crush on this girl, you want to take her on a date, what are you going to do to earn money? And because she won't just give her son money.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, you have your basic chores that you do that you don't get paid for. You could do extra chores
Yeah.
to earn money. I will pay you.
Like, I'm fine with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't think it's good for kids to get paid for all chores, because I think then it automatically makes them think that, like, they have to get paid for everything that they do. And it's like, when they have their own house, what are they going to do?
Right.
They have to take care of that stuff. Nobody's going to pay them.
I didn't take the trash out because nobody gave me $1.
Yeah. That's not
So
gonna
you're just
work.
going to live in a house full of trash?
Yeah.
Like,
No. Like, I think it's good for them to understand that, like, this is part of, like, maintenance
right.
of the house and whatever. Yeah.
Right. So, no, I fully agree. And if I had children, that's what I would like to think I would implement. But
My child is freaking out because he's about to be out of school. So he normally unloads the dishes and my husband loads the dishes, right? That's the routine. Like, my husband loads the dishwasher every day and my son unloads it. Well,
I would much rather load the dishwasher than unload it and have to put everything in its...
Well, so now that he's about to be out of school for the summer, they're switching roles, and my son is not happy about it.
Why?
Because he doesn't want to do the dishes. Because he thinks it's gross. He doesn't like doing gross things, which is fine. I get it. I'm not a huge fan of washing the dishes either.
I'm not either. At least y'all have a dishwasher.
Because you're like 100 years old and you don't have one? What are you talking about?
My house is 83 years old and does not have a dishwasher.
Your house doesn't have a dishwasher?
No.
Oh, good God.
The kitchen was too small when it was renovated, and they didn't
I guess I
put one
didn't
in.
realize.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks balls.
So we're gonna hopefully eventually, in the next year or two, add on to the back of the house and do another bedroom
You need
and
to
bathroom.
fix the freaking foundation first.
The foundation is fine. What are you talking about?
I'm talking...
I fixed the foundation.
What about the chimney separating from the attic?
Oh.
That's not nothing.
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
we're gonna do it all at the same time.
Okay.
It's not. The chimney's not. I found out the chimney's not moving. The house moved from the chimney.
Either way, it feels like a problem.
When they fixed the foundation, the house, when they
Shifted.
leveled the house, the chimney and the house were never level together. So it's weird the way they explained it. I don't get it. I'm not an
But I
architect
feel like
or an
the
engineer.
daylight needs to be fixed.
No, it will be.
Okay.
No, that's...
I'm concerned about the structural integrity of your home.
The house is structurally sound and amazing. It's just...
And amazing.
It's good. It's good. But whenever... I never talk about that part of the renovation plans because it's just all going to be done at the same time. We're going to take out the equity loan and do everything at the same time. So, anyway, the chimney will be coming down and sealed off.
Okay. Well, then that
Because
makes me feel better.
We don't need a fireplace, but I want it for the aesthetics of the inside, because it is really pretty on the inside. But we don't need one. It's the South, like...
Yeah. Like my fireplace, whenever we had to remodel it, because it's from the 1970, so when they went in, they found out that it was like crazy out of code. And so it was like, do you want us to spend a bunch of money reworking this whole situation because it was gas?
Yeah.
Or do you want us to just seal it off and be done? I was like, let's just seal it off and be done.
Yeah. No,
I want to
that's
get one
where
of those.
we're at.
Have you seen those fun little like LED fireplace things? I want to get one of those and just pop it in there.
I don't even. So my house is very small, and we have a big dog. And so her bed fits perfectly in the fireplace. So, and she loves it because
It's like her own little cubby.
that, and in the wintertime, the stone is really cold while the rest of the house is really warm. So she loves laying against the cold stone brick cinder block around it. So I want to keep it for that, for the dog.
That sounds hilarious that you're keeping your fireplace for your dog.
But at that time, when we're doing all of that, the kitchen will be tripled in size. It's going
it probably
to be,
could be tripled.
and that would just get it to a normal size kitchen.
It is the smallest kitchen.
But it's cute.
It's
and
cute.
it functions.
I think the only kitchen I can think of that I ever saw that was smaller was
in our travel trailer. No.
I never went in your travel trailer, probably because there wasn't enough room for another person. But no, we have that one mutual friend whose family had a condo.
Oh yeah.
That little kitchen, that was still the smallest kitchen I ever seen.
Mine would be about that size if I hadn't added the bar top area on the opposite side of the kitchen. It would have been that size.
Yeah.
So, we've made a few changes just to make it work temporarily.
Yeah.
But the big long-term plan is busting out that back wall, adding a primary suite, another living room, and a much bigger kitchen. So, we'll go from being the smallest house on the street to the biggest house on the street. So
And are you going to pick up an extra job for that one?
I am. I'm going to get job number 6.
I love your little
I'm
tiara.
a pretty
It's-
princess.
Is it not getting stuck in your hair?
No, but don't worry. It's so small and my head is so big. It's gripped on pretty well.
Are you going to get a migraine?
Maybe. If we don't wrap this up real quick.
But at least we get to celebrate you
Yep.
in your old age.
Yep. It also helps, like, from the lighting from reflecting off my scalp so it doesn't blind the viewer. It's okay. I'll start wearing a hat for you guys.
Oh, wigs and all that are all the rage right now. Wigs and hair pieces.
I am gonna age and go bald gracefully, and it is what it is. I'm not trying to
Pretend.
I remember, oh goodness, it was probably 10 years ago. I really started seeing a lot of toupees for men that are not like, your grandparents' toupees where it was just something that it actually like was like a mesh, and then they would like glue it down to your scalp and it would stay on for like 2 or 3 weeks, and you wash it and brush it like normal hair. Yeah. But it was like an ungodly amount of money to have done every month. And I was like, no, I'm going to go bald.
That's crazy.
It is what it is. I'm not that vain. I'm not, I have better things to spend money on than trying to salvage what is genetically going to happen to me no matter what. So, like, that is just what happens in my family. We go bald. I'm not delusional. It's okay. That's just part of aging.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't think I'll go bald, but you know what's funny though? So like I see these like female celebrities a lot of times, and I see like their ponytails or like their hairdos and stuff, and I have more hair than like almost anyone I've ever met. And then I'm like, I know what my hair looks like in that situation. I know they're wearing fake hair. Because I'm like, it looks like twice as much as what I have, and that would not look like that.
I remember, because this is how uneducated I am on hair.
You sound like my husband.
seeing Kelly Clarkson go from, at one point in time, she had like a bob haircut, and then like the next day she was, hosting her show or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was within a 24-hour period, and she had long hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the?
Something
what is that?
was
And
a
it
wig.
looked like, and then like a couple of episodes later, she was like, "This is all fake. It's extensions. It's like all woven in." And
You know how much those extensions are?
well,
It's crazy. I had.
but I mean, obviously, she has the resources to
Probably.
take care of it, and I love Kelly Clarkson. I'm not dogging on her. Good on her. But the fact that it looked like her actual, you could not see the transition, and it looked amazing. And yeah, but I'm not that vain. I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna spend thousands of dollars on fake hair.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. I mean, and I don't like people that color their hair as they age. Great. I'm not. Do your thing.
Are you talking about me?
Yes. But I know
I have a lot of grays popping at
but
the
I
moment.
know
but
men that do the same thing.
Yeah.
And more power to them. If they have the hair and they just want to get rid of the grays or embrace the grays and color. I know men that want to like color their hair gray because it makes them look more regal and refined. But
What is that with me?
I don't
It
know.
annoys me.
But I'm okay with that because, every couple months you spend $30 on some hair dye, okay. But spending thousands of dollars
Yeah, regularly
just
for
to
fake hair.
cover your scalp, okay, whatever. No, I'm not doing it.
Understandable.
Maybe I'll start like on the beard, start coloring it because I'm starting to see a lot more grays.
Yeah.
And my step-grandfather, the other day, I was talking to him, and I have a gray hair right here, and he was just staring. And he goes, "I'm not trying to be rude, but every time you talk, that one hair." I was like, yank it out.
That's what I hate about grays is they like to like stick straight out.
Yeah. Mind you, this man is more than double my age.
He's old
But
and gray.
he's at that age where there's no filter anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't care what people think. He's just going to say what's on his mind. Must be bliss.
Because you don't say what's on your mind.
I hold back a lot.
I hold back some. I hold back more than I'd like.
I do. But, which if you think I say everything that's on my mind, then that tells me I must not be holding back so much. Maybe.
Okay, I think
or
there's a
it's
difference.
terrifying.
I think you say what's on your mind when you're with me.
Yeah.
That's probably the
I
exception.
do.
Yeah.
Just because we've known each other for
I don't
1,000
think.
years.
Well, and also like I don't think either of us get offended really. So
No, not at all. So, anyway.
anyhow, so
And we've had plenty of topics already on this podcast about offending and not offending.
whoa,
And
we have had a lot of. I think we've talked about
apologizing. So we won't go into all that today.
No,
but
let's
anyway.
Okay, so I have an idea for what we can talk about today.
Okay.
So I was thinking about it when I was getting ready for our podcast shoot here.
Okay.
I had on my 90s essentials playlist.
Oh, I love it.
And I was listening to all my songs and playing them. And of course, there's some that I didn't care for. And, you're skipping and do all the things. But I was going to ask, like, okay, if you had to pick, like, one artist from the 90s that, like, you just... I don't even think I could do one artist. But if you had to pick, like, one, that is, like, quintessential 90s, what's the first one that comes to your mind?
Oh, my God. I have two.
I know, it's hard, right?
I have two.
I think I probably have two as well.
But one, if I had to pick one, Alanis Morissette.
Oh my God. That was what I was thinking.
There's just something about her that captured
She captured that moment.
Yes.
Yes.
The grunge with the rock yet poppy at the
Yes.
same time. Like, how the
Like,
hell
it
did
wasn't
she do
like
it?
just grunge like Nirvana. And
Right.
it wasn't...
Nirvana was my other one.
Oh my God. That is so funny. That was my other one. What the hell? What are the odds on this?
And we have very different tastes in music.
Generally speaking, that's so funny. Because I really, honestly, like, I was like, I wasn't even listening to either of them on this playlist earlier, and I was just like, Alanis Morissette, like, I think she just captured that moment.
Yeah.
Like, Jagged Little Pill was that moment.
Best fucking album of all time.
And it was just, there's so many songs on that album that were just like,
I never
this is the
hit
90s.
skip on that album. That is the one album that and she's not my favorite artist. You know, I love her, but she's not my favorite artist.
That album was
but even my favorite
the GOAT, as the kids would say.
Absolutely. But even like my favorite artist will have a song or two on an album that I'm like, not feeling it, and I'll skip it. But on Jagged Little Pill, I was like, no, every song is golden.
It was just, and it was that moment. It was, you know, You Oughta Know and Ironic and just all of it. One Hand in My Pocket. Like, there's so many of them. I was like that. I think it's just that was like the 90s.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's so funny.
And oh my goodness, when did Jagged Little Pill come out?
I want to say like 95.
Was it?
Probably 95, I think. Is our
producer looking it up? Yeah, I like having her here when we record, because usually
helpful.
I'm the one Googling.
I can't, and so we just
1995.
1995.
So
I got it right.
So I was 10 years old.
We should not. So was I, and I know that whole album, and we should not have been listening to that album.
But who cares? It was the
It was
90s.
so
It was
good.
a different time.
It was a different time.
You know, we were built different, raised different. But no, that was chef's kiss. Amazing.
Yeah, it was Alanis.
And
Wasn't she like, I think she was like 17 or something, 19 when that album came out too. She was really young.
Yeah. And she was so scorned. She was so angry.
From dating Uncle Joey.
I mean, wouldn't...
Because Uncle Joey was apparently all that in a bag of chips. She was 20.
She was 20
okay, when it
years
came
old
out.
when it came out.
So that means she wrote it
like
probably when she was like 18
or
yeah.
19. Oh my gosh. Well, and recently...
Gross. That means she was probably dating Uncle Joey when she was like not even...
But how old was Uncle Joey?
Older than her, for damn sure.
Huh. Sorry.
That's one of those
She's
moments.
over there trying to work on something and
she
listening
just keeps
to us,
Googling
and
fast.
we keep asking questions, and she's just Google. Just
Uncle
Uncle Joey from Full House.
I don't know his name. It's probably
Coulier, David Coulier.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They're Canadian, right?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is riveting while we're waiting on an answer.
But yeah, no, Alanis all the way. That's just
100%.
Huh?
He was 33.
Y'all, I hated Full House. Just saying.
I
It,
loved
I
it.
watched it like a couple months ago.
ugh.
I loved it, but I look back now and I'm like, okay, it was super cheesy.
I met the girl that played DJ back like when I was young.
Cameron.
We were about the same age.
Cameron Burr, or no,
Something like that. Like, I want to say we were...
She's-
Or no, she's a few years older than me, so I want to say I was like 6 or something, 5, 6, and she was probably like 10 or 12.
she's a little awful now.
I mean, I don't know. I don't follow all of that, but
Sorry.
I mean, she was a child.
Are we just gonna try and get sued by the entire cast of Full House at this point? No, the girl that played Stephanie is pretty awesome.
I don't know anything about
like
almost
her.
any of them.
She's more accepting of people. So
Well, anyways, this was supposed to be about
Okay.
music, not Full House. So, but yeah, Alanis definitely hands down, Jagged Little Pill.
100%.
If you had to pick one album to just like, this is the 90s, like, I feel like that's it.
Oh, 100%.
But I do think that Nirvana, yeah, you do have to,
Nirvana.
because without Nirvana, we wouldn't have had the whole grunge movement.
Yeah.
And that was more early 90s that it really was, but like that was a huge defining moment in 90s music.
What about Madonna and Britney Spears?
Well,
Well,
Britney
Madonna
Spears
is more
wasn't-
80s.
Was Britney Spears 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I forgot.
She put out in like 97.
What's your favorite Madonna song? I know mine.
I don't really have one. I was
Well, actually,
never,
I have two.
I was never.
But there's one that I would say is more.
I was never a huge Madonna fan.
Oh, I like Madonna.
But I liked her catchy ones. Probably Vogue.
That's what I was gonna say. Vogue is my favorite. What's your second? I know what my second is. This one's probably not.
I wasn't a fan of Like a Virgin.
No, me neither.
What?
You love it?
No, there was like something weird. Like she sounded like a little kid when she was singing in part of it,
Yeah,
and I was like, "That's just."
I just wasn't
Odd.
a fan of like, it was like okay.
It makes me a bad gay. I wasn't a huge Madonna fan. I mean, I think she's very creative.
I mean,
I
as
think
you
for
say, you're not
me-
that kind of queen.
Yeah, I think there was a certain point for me with Madonna that she started cheering her name when she was like 50 years old on the MDNA album.
I don't even remember that one.
And I was like, I like artists that as they age and mature, their music ages and matures, not tries to keep up with the times.
I don't know. Cher is pretty freaking awesome.
But she's not out there cheering her name.
No,
And
but she did. Her music changed every decade.
It did, but she did it in
Like,
a
remember
way...
when Believe came out?
Oh, I loved that album. But I feel like with Cher, yes, she evolved with the times, but her music still matured with her.
I don't know that I'd use the word matured.
I think it did.
I don't think she, like...
Agree to disagree.
I don't think that, like, going from, like, Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves to, like, Believe was, like, a maturity. I think it was just completely different styles.
There was an evolution.
What was the big one she had in the 80s?
She's getting her
There was her one, like,
her
it was her
little
moment
pocket
in the
computer
80s
out.
that, was, like, the big song that was, like, her comeback. I just can't remember what it was.
her comeback in the 80s.
Yes, because she did. She, like, fell off towards the end of the 70s, and then she had, like, a big comeback in the 80s, and she did that video where she, like, was dancing in front of, like, all the military guys, and she performed the song, and I can't remember what the name of the song is.
Producer can't find it.
Just, I would put, like, Cher's most popular song from the 80s. Like, that's probably what it is. I just don't remember what it was right now, because I'm old and I forget things, I guess.
Are you going to be like my spouse and be like, just because, it's her most popular because that's the one I know?
No, like,
My spouse is
it
very
was
much
her,
like
like,
that. Love you, babe.
comeback. If I could turn back time, that's it. That was her big, like, and she was, like, dancing in front of, like, all the
That's when
military
she started
guys.
transitioning more into a little more popish
If I could
style.
turn back
That
time.
was... I did love that song.
I love Cher, too.
Yeah,
She's
no.
not really 90s, but I
No,
love her.
but she's had a #1 record in, like, the last 50 decades.
She's amazing.
Or
Always
5 decades,
love her.
50 years.
I will never forget when I had front row tickets to her show, and it was an amazing experience. I love it.
Well,
Yeah.
I've never been fortunate enough to get front row tickets to any show.
Well, it was in a new arena,
Okay.
and they were actually fairly reasonable.
Okay.
And it was like a birthday gift
Okay.
for my sister, and then of course for myself.
I did a few years ago get like 5th row at a Sam Smith concert. That was pretty fucking awesome. I'm not even a Sam Smith fan.
I like Sam
but he
Smith.
put on a really good show.
I saw Sam Smith when he was like playing at like 2:00 in the afternoon at ACL. When he was like nobody knew who he was. He had like one song.
Top 2 concerts I've ever been to. Mm-hmm. Sam Smith, and like I said, I'm not even a fan.
And the other one you're gonna say is Adele.
It absolutely 100% is.
I already knew.
Those Brits just know how to perform, and they don't even have to do all the acrobatics and pyrotechnics. And something about Adele just standing there singing and telling a story every now and then about the song. Most entertaining and beautiful experience
She is
ever.
pretty awesome.
She's amazing. So,
Did you come up with a second Madonna song? Or do you want me to tell you mine?
Go ahead and tell me yours. Let me do a quick goog.
Mine is Like a Prayer. Which is like super controversial, but I do really dig that one.
I do like that one, but Madonna was very controversial.
Oh yeah, she was like very controversial, but like in a more interesting way than I feel like all the pop stars after her were.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the other ones just like, I don't know, got closer to naked, and that was kind of like the whole controversy. Or they just like did really stupid or offensive things. Madonna was more like, let me test these boundaries of like what you think about gay people and gay culture, or let me see what you think about interracial relationships, or let me see what you feel about like the Catholic Church, or like it was a very different kind of a thing.
Okay, so this is
Are you looking
from,
at
yeah, this is, I always forget about this song, but
which one?
it's probably one of my favorite ones that she did.
Uh-huh.
And it's one of those, like, I don't remember it until I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Live to Tell.
I don't know that one. I don't remember.
It was in 80s, so I know we're supposed to be talking about 90s music.
To be fair, since we started talking about Madonna, it's we're kind of talking about 80s and 90s at this point.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and then Madonna and Britney Together, Me Against the Music.
Ugh.
Take a Bow was really good. That was in the 90s. I don't know. La Isla Bonita. She had a lot of really good ones.
She did.
I just...
You know what I wish she would do, though?
Oh. Do you remember Hung Up, when she did Hung Up?
I do.
Okay, that one was actually pretty good, even though it was her early 2000s. Anyway, sorry.
I just
I'm going
wish
to go down
she...
a whole
so, like,
tangent. Now along
kind
my
of
way...
like, you know how, like, Cher only pops up when she's, like, gonna do a banger?
Mm-hmm.
I wish Madonna would do that. Like, don't just try to, like, throw out stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you're already legendary. Like, don't taint your legend. Just
Maybe
like,
that's why I have
just
an
wait.
issue and I've never been able to, like, put my finger on it. But for me, it's like she just puts out, like, these random things.
And
then
she's just kind of, like, doing random things. And
yeah,
it's like...
and it doesn't sound like a progression or maturity in her music. It just sounds like she's throwing stuff out.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what my main issue is. I've just never been able to pinpoint it. Thank you for helping me explore that.
Explore your feelings about Madonna.
Trying to solve the important problems in life.
Always. Always.
Man.
We could be like Las Culturistas and act like we're just solving all the world's problems by talking about culture.
Now that we've mentioned Alanis and Nirvana, Madonna, touched on Britney a little bit, I can't think of any others because they dominated so much.
So I think for me, I would definitely have to throw out Destiny's Child. Because that was our introduction to Beyonce.
Okay, I just remembered right before you said it.
What?
Celine Dion.
She was the 90s element, yeah. I know. Oh, you know who you have to mention, though?
Huh.
Mariah Carey.
Oh.
We can't talk about the 90s and not talk about Mariah.
She's another one of those that her music has evolved and it hasn't evolved in a mature way, I don't think.
She doesn't even send anything out anymore. She's
know,
got that
but...
Christmas music royalty money, baby.
She don't need our money no more. No,
Lord knows she ain't getting child support from what's his name.
20,000 children.
How many children can one father in a year? I'm just like, oh my Lord.
Men can father a lot of children.
You would think he has so many jobs. Like, how does he have that much time? Like, just saying. As someone with a bunch of jobs, do you have enough time to run around fathering like 20 kids in a year?
Absolutely.
Do you?
Well, the activity to get the child to the world is, you know, not super time consuming for...
I guess not. But
you know.
It's also like all these different women, so I'm just like, that seems like a lot of work. But
yeah. So,
I don't know.
I mean... He does what he loves. But I do think, I personally, and if there's a psychologist out there, or psychiatrist that can psychoanalyze this.
Oh, because I'm sure this is, top of their mind.
No, I have a theory.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's a form of narcissism.
Oh, probably.
I'm so great that I need to reproduce as
a billion
much
times.
and often as possible. And the world deserves to have 20,000 children from me.
Because honestly, I would imagine after you had a few accidental that you'd get snipped so you didn't have to keep paying child support. Like, that would be my thought.
But
or
to me, it's not even about the child support
at a certain
thing.
point, they can only take a certain percentage anyway, so what difference does it make?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just... But it's not fair to the children.
No.
Who don't really get to spend time with their father. And I don't know. That's just... I don't know. I strongly suspect that there's a form of narcissism. I'm not saying he is narcissistic, because that could be bad. But
we're just psychoanalyzing people that we don't know.
There has to be some sort of psychological, and I've worked in an industry that deals with psychological issues for long enough where I'm an armchair psychologist. Just kidding. But I do have a theory that is a form of narcissism. I'd be curious to hear thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I'm open. So,
but I don't want to make this 90s music thing.
I know.
Conversation
Sorry.
about him.
Okay.
I think we should go back to Destiny's Child.
And Celine Dion.
You can't, the Destiny's Child brought us, I love Destiny's Child just by themselves, but also, like, where would the world be without Beyonce at this point? Just saying.
And Kelly Rowland.
And Kelly Rowland. I
and
like her
the
too.
other bitch's name?
Michelle.
No, Michelle.
Although she wasn't the original.
I know.
I can't remember the other
But
two.
it was also a group of 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was 4 of them.
And then they dropped down to 3, and then they switched out with Michelle.
No. They dropped down to 2. They dropped the other 2. It was like they went from 4 to just Beyonce and Kelly, and then they brought Michelle in.
Oh.
So
Okay.
So they replaced the other 2.
Okay, so I'm
with
obviously
Michelle.
not as big of a fan. I like their music.
You were a big Beyonce fan.
I was, and I still like a lot of her music. But
she is one that I will say this. She is constantly changing her music.
She is.
She's constantly evolving it. So
and
she's one of those where like every album is a completely different experience. So like especially the more modern ones. Mm-hmm. So there's some that I'm not as big a fan of just because I don't like that type of music. Like the one she did that like dance album. What was that? Renaissance, I think. I was not a huge fan of that just because I'm not a big fan of that style. But now the Lemonade album.
That fucking awesome.
I could listen to Lemonade all day long.
Yeah, no, that was
a killer album.
Amazing.
Remember when Adele won and she was like, Beyonce should have won?
Mm-hmm. And I'm a huge, huge Adele fan. And
it was so artistic and it was so different. And she had so many styles on the same album.
Right.
It was really good.
But as much as I love Adele, I agree with Adele on that one.
That album was...
Beyonce was robbed.
Yeah. No, that was her, like, magnum opus, I think.
Let's go into our Kanye West moment.
Oh, God.
I'm going to let you talk, but...
Oh, man.
I wonder how many people are going to get that reference. A lot,
I would
right?
imagine a lot of people. I would.
Where were you watching whenever Kanye?
Oh, we can't talk about the 90s, though, without talking about, like, Coolio, man.
Oh, Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, that was quintessential.
I was 9 years old.
We weren't even old enough to watch the movie.
Lived in the safest area that had no diversity. Running around singing Gangster's Paradise with my friends. Like, had no idea what it was about, but oh well.
Not your life, that's what it was
It
about.
was not about my life.
Also,
But that was...
I feel like we have to talk a
Was
little bit
it-
about Biggie and Tupac because that was just the whole, like a whole thing.
Like I said, I lived in a very secluded little bubble, and I didn't know who they were until I was older.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love Tupac.
I've heard great things. I can't tell you what he sings still to this day. I'm
I'm
sorry,
more-
don't
I'm-
come for me. It's
I'm more
just...
of a Tupac fan than a Biggie fan.
Okay.
And then Snoop Dogg and Dre.
Okay. You know, Snoop Dogg got pulled over at one point, from what I heard, not very far from... I don't know if we want to say where we're at. But not very far from where we're at right now.
Oh,
At
really?
a Dairy Queen. And just south of Corpus. Because there was a strong stench of
That's so funny.
marijuana. But this was back in like the early 2000s when it was still like in Texas. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, that wacky tobacco! You can't smoke it. It's the devil's lettuce."
Your voice for the devil's lettuce killed me. Oh, my lord.
So anyway, but love Snoop. Well, back then.
Yeah. No, I still like him now.
Um.
He's fun now. You should like him. He's like Martha Stewart's best friend.
Yeah,
and you
but
love Martha.
he recently said some things about the LGBTQ community that has me a little...
What did he say?
Pull up the quote.
Besties with Trump right now.
What?
Is he?
Snoop Dogg and Trump? What? I feel like we might have to cut this part, but I don't.
No, I don't. No, leave it.
I don't know what y'all are about to say because I'm like I don't even know what this is.
There's a movie that had either... Was it a transgender character? Was it a Disney movie? And he was like, children should not be exposed to this.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. Oh my
the
God.
Pixar Lightyear movie.
The Pixar Lightyear movie. Do you have his quote?
It wasn't
pulled up?
transgender. It was just a gay.
Maybe that's
person,
what it
right?
was.
Or gay.
Children.
Wasn't it
So-
like a lesbian couple or
Yeah.
something?
He said the film left him unprepared to... Wait,
The film left...
It's not a quote.
No.
I think, paraphrasing,
Mm-hmm.
it made him scared to take his grandchildren to the theaters.
The movie made him scared to take his grandchildren to the theaters. For seeing gay people exist.
Because
Like-
also it was just wasn't it like a lesbian couple? I can't remember. It's been years since I saw that movie, but also just like there wasn't even like it was just like they were just a gay couple. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, they're not showing...
No, they were just like a character.
Like, making out and doing inappropriate things on the big screen.
We're afraid to. This coming from Snoop Dogg. I'm like, what?
I know. And that's why I'm just like... I can't... I don't...
I mean, I guess he is an old man now. Not that that's an excuse, but like...
Yeah, but... Gay
You-
people exist, get over it.
Okay, but,
Like-
you know, like, for example, because I think there's this idea that, like, you know, especially in, like, rap culture and all that kind of stuff, that, like, there's, like, all this homophobia. But, like, an ex of mine once told me, he was like, there are gay people all in it. He's like, they're involved from, you know, producing videos to, you know, being stylish. Like, they're... So them acting like, you know, we can't be around, like they're interacting with gay people on a daily basis.
Right.
So it's really kind of like misleading to pretend that they're not.
Well, and also... You can't tell. Just
Not
by
always,
looking at
no.
someone...
But there's like a lot of people that they're interacting with on a daily basis that are openly gay and are involved in those communities, but then they act like they're
Yeah.
not. And it's just weird. It's a weird thing to me because it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't understand.
I mean,
But-
my guess is Snoop doesn't have a stylist, but...
But no, he faced a lot of backlash over that statement.
Yeah.
And
Recently, it was performing at Trump's inauguration.
Oh, I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah.
And that's weird, too.
I know Carrie Underwood got a lot of backlash, but come on, it's Carrie Underwood.
I mean, I don't know that much about her, but she's
like her-
white and
I-
blonde and sings country, so...
I like her music.
I feel like...
I don't like her standpoints on some issues.
I don't know a single thing that she thinks.
You know. But anyway.
In fact, I think I only know one of her songs.
Cowboy Casanova?
I don't know what that is. It's the one that I took my keys and
that was before Cowboy
to
Casanova.
the side. Huh?
Before he cheats.
That's the name of it, yeah. That's the only one I know.
Yeah. Thank you, Reagan.
That's the only Carrie Underwood song I know. That I know that about her, and I know that she won an American Idol or something. That is my grand sum of knowledge.
She is a judge on American Idol.
Oh, I didn't even know American Idol was still on.
It's still on.
That's insane to me.
Yeah. So. Anyway.
Yeah.
I just remember when she had that, like, disappear from the public for a little while. And she was, like, so dramatic. And was like, I don't want to show my face because it's so different now. Because she was in, like, an accident or something.
Oh.
And so she had to have, like, reconstructive work done on, like, a cheekbone or something. And she came back out and it was, like, just a little scar. And it's like, you were fucking dramatic for what? Like...
Maybe there was like 12 surgeries that got her there.
I don't know, but I mean, she's stunning and gorgeous, and okay, so you have a little mark on your cheek or whatever. I don't know exactly what it was, but she still looked amazing. So, but she was acting like we were all going to be repulsed by, like she was going to come back as the Hunchback or something. So, anyway, love her music. She's a great performer. I've been to her concerts before. Great. Very entertaining concert. Don't agree with her on a lot of viewpoints, though.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can appreciate that. So, anyway. Okay, so we have covered the gambit from 80s... Well, we started off with 90s grunge and alt-rock.
Yeah.
Down to the 80s, up to the 2000s.
Yeah.
But in a way, it all still sort of worked together somehow, in my mind. Everything influenced everything else.
Yeah, I would say so.
So, but the 90s was where it was at.
90s was
And we were
awesome.
Children. Like, we weren't even...
I think we at the time knew we loved the music, but I don't think we realized how
the
impactful and how good all
yeah.
of that music was.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
not that I'm not going to say we didn't appreciate it, because I think we did. Like, we loved it.
We knew we liked the style and the sound, and
but we
didn't understand the message. Right? There were all
the creativity. There's so many different styles. And...
Well. I was gonna say...
I mean, you even had, like, Jewel. I mean, like, there were, like... So there was, like,
I loved
folk.
Jewel.
There was alternative. There was grunge.
And
there was pop.
I loved artists that could sort of meld it all together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you can't talk about it without talking about No Doubt, too.
She's another one.
I love No Doubt. What do you mean? Did she do
Gwen
something
Stefani?
bad, too? Why is everybody being bad now? I don't understand. What?
Do you live in a bubble?
I don't really care for social media, so I'm guessing that's probably part of it.
Gwen Stefani. Super creative.
What the hell did she do? She was so, like, alternative. I don't understand. I mean, the last controversial thing I remember she did was whenever she would have the, like, when she had that one album and she had, and excuse me if I get it incorrect.
The Harajuku Girls?
That's what I was going to say, like the Harajuku Girls.
That was a great album.
And that was, like, kind of, the question was the appropriation of that. And that was the last controversial thing I remember about her.
I don't know if she's been, like, canceled, but I know she's just more religious and, like, country and, like...
She's politically gone against what her base typically went for.
Well, doesn't her new... I assume her new husband's... He's country, so I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna guess...
He's never talked about that I'm aware of his viewpoints on things. But I think Gwen Stefani has made statements and is more open about her political and religious viewpoints.
Well, that sucks. If she's... I mean, I don't care if people have differing opinions. I just don't like when they, like...
There's a difference
when they shame
in,
other people.
There's
like,
a
that's what I
difference
don't
in
like.
having opinions and a moral corruption.
Okay, yeah, I think that, like...
And, like, we can disagree on how to fix the economy.
Yeah.
We can't disagree on how I live my life. You may not like it.
Or the fact that you have the right to choose what kind of life that you live.
Exactly.
Like, I think
Like,
that's... Like, I
you
think we can both agree that we're a little bit concerned about the Alanis Morissette, David Coulier situation.
Oh, 100%.
From a moral standpoint.
100%.
And I think that that's a moral stance that deserves a discussion. But, yeah.
So, yeah, I can have difference of opinion politically with people on how to fix the economy. I don't have a difference of opinion. It's not a difference of opinion on helping take care of people and doing the right thing and supporting and loving one another.
Well, I think that people forget the humanity and the rights issue, right? So, like, and this is the most important thing that I have drilled into my child, and I will shout from the rooftops, which is, even if you disagree with something, if you take that person's right, the moment that you decide that you have the right to take someone else's rights away is the moment that you yourself are giving up your own rights.
Right.
Because just because your guy is the one in charge right now, next week it could be somebody else who doesn't agree with you, and you have authorized them to take those rights away because you thought it was cool to take somebody else's.
Right.
And I feel like that with everything. And I feel like people do it all the time. And they don't think about the repercussions. They just want to make sure that their team is, like, the one getting all the goods.
Right.
So, yeah.
But when you're in a public light, then unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, it opens you up for scrutiny.
Why can't you just not hate? Like, how hard is it? I don't know. I have different opinions.
My thing is always, how does my relationship and who I choose to be in a relationship with, if we're two consenting adults,
I mean, your relationship doesn't affect me.
Exactly.
And we spend lots of time together.
I know.
So, I find it hard to believe that it affects
Well, you're not
almost
starting
anyone.
to find same-sex attraction because you're hanging out with the gay guy all the time?
No.
No, it doesn't work that way?
No.
What about if I rub your shoulder? Does that...
No,
Does that
I don't
make
think
you
it
all of
rubbed
a
off.
sudden want to go make out with Reagan?
No, I don't think it rubs off like that.
It doesn't work that way, y'all.
No.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, no.
Look, we just demonstrated. We did a science project.
Research.
Research.
Ooh, we should apply for government grants.
Oh, we should.
Then we can monetize really quickly.
Well,
And we could get a nice new setup.
I mean, you don't
we
have to
could
be
do.
qualified for shit to do anything with the government these days. So.
No, you do not. It's actually quite impressive.
Anyway.
Millennial call to politics. Just saying. Anyhow.
Unless you're against what we stand for. No.
Just be pro people having rights and choices.
That's
That's
the
it.
main thing.
Just rights and
That's
choices.
the main thing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think we agree. Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette.
She won the 90s.
That's insane that...
We did not discuss this prior.
We did not, and we've done many road trips together.
Yeah.
And we have such different... I like a more easy listening, relaxed, piano, into pop type style.
Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah.
Right? Delta Goodrum.
Well, I knew you were going to say that.
An Australian artist who's the best of all time. She's performing Eurovision right now. With her new single. She's about to drop a new album. Anyway, I could do a whole episode on her.
Please don't.
But that's what I typically listen to. And what do you typically, when we would road trip?
I
often?
listen to a lot of rap for sure. I listen to some pop, but probably not as pop as you. Like
Yeah.
you had a higher tolerance for pop than I did, and I especially like alternative, but
I love alternative, so
Yeah.
that's where we
cross, yeah.
cross.
But I also think it's funny that like
But I also like country too.
I
so.
do not. But having such different styles and us not even discussing,
I know,
and we both just immediately agreed.
But that's why I wanted to bring that up, is because to me, if that's how we feel about it, then
It's got to be true.
it's got to be true. If we can both agree on that, and not even
Nobody else's votes matter. We decided it here.
But what do y'all think? Let us know.
We said their votes don't matter.
Well, I'm still gonna let them vote, but they can vote. We don't have to listen to. No. maybe
That feels topical.
I have a several hour drive home.
You gonna listen to
I
Jagged
think
Little
I'm
Pill
gonna
again?
listen to Jagged Little Pill.
You should.
I think so. I think
It's fantastic.
I think that's gonna be tonight's playlist. So, and maybe a little Nirvana and Selena. Selena Quintanilla Perez, the original.
The original Selena.
I love Selena
That
Gomez.
Selena Gomez was named after.
Yeah, I love Selena Gomez, but when
I think
you
gotta
of
get
Selena,
your bitty bitty bum bum on.
we could do a different episode on this.
Yeah,
But
we could do
whenever
a whole
I
Selena
think
episode.
of Selena, I'm not thinking of Selena Gomez.
I
If you ever hear
I
me,
think if you like held a gun to my head and asked me to name a Selena Gomez song, I don't think I could. Swear to God. I know I've heard something
good
before.
for you.
I couldn't. I don't know. I'm sure I've heard them, and I remember like watching her perform or something like in the 2016ish time, but I don't know.
Well,
I know her from Only Murders in the Building.
oh, so good.
I love Only Murders.
So
in the Building.
good,
But she's not Selena.
but that's not the
Quintanilla
Selena
Perez.
that I think of whenever people say that they want to listen to Selena.
No.
It's always going to be Bitty Bitty Bum Bum.
Always.
Or El Chico del Apartamento
Or
Single
I'm dreaming.
No.
Of you tonight.
No. That is her, but
Till tomorrow.
I actually preferred her Spanish.
I like all of
She was
it.
great. Her English was great.
I was so excited for
I'm-
her first English album.
If I'm going to
That was so
listen,
fun.
I want to hear her Spanish music. There's something about it. I could spout off every lyric, and I don't speak Spanish.
Un poquito.
No poquito.
I don't believe that for a second.
No, I don't.
Okay.
But Selena, the GOAT,
Yeah.
Tejano singer.
But it's still Atlantis. Atlanta still won.
Oh, by and far. Selena is just because of where I'm from.
Yeah.
That I know who she is, and I unfortunately.
I don't think it's just because of where she's from.
Yeah. No. I didn't know who she was till after she passed.
Have you seen the Statesboro Police Department Facebook page?
Mm-mm.
They just had a post. It's in Georgia, and they just had a post. They have a millennial woman that runs it, and they just had a post like a couple days ago that was like it referenced Selena in the post, and it was like, and no, I don't mean Selena Gomez, I mean the Queen, Selena Quintanilla Perez, and I was like, what? From Georgia. So, but yeah. Anyhow.
No,
So yeah,
that
Alanis
was
Morissette won.
That was a good topic.
It
Good
was,
job.
yeah.
Good job. I liked that one.
All right.
Meandered through it. But...
We did.
Anyway,
Well, I'm Natasha.
I'm JT.
And we're 40 now.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, like, rate, subscribe.
Oh, all of
that
the
fun
things.
stuff.
Yes, that's
Okay,
always good.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.